2000.
It was another hot and sticky August evening here in Indiana. I had the AC blowing in the truck all the way to the track. The humidity plus helmet hair gives me quite the curly mess on my head. And on the way home, I got to enjoy this full sturgeon moon. This is what I saw driving home, and I wasn't able to take the picture myself, but a family member had a picture that I was able to borrow. I did not think that scooter would stay up on my trip up here, but that tells me exactly what I wanted to know. I actually bought this little scooter 2 years ago for this very purpose, and this is actually the first time I've actually brought it to the track. It's a Razor 16 electric scooter. It does me pretty well. I mean, obviously you can tell it doesn't have any suspension, so the picture's a little shaky, but I just thought I'd do that for fun. Good, how are you? Good. You need to bring your car up. Alright, sir. Thank you. All right. So the car died, I refired it, staged, and as soon as I took off, I realized it would not get out of its own way. You know, my thoughts are going to, well, maybe something's wrong with the transmission. Maybe I left in the wrong gear, which that's not possible because then the two-step and the bump box wouldn't have worked. Got off the track onto the return road and went through the gears and it shifted okay, so I'm like, okay, maybe I did something else wrong. So I actually went up and hot lapped the car. But you won't be able to see that second pass until after we take a stroll through the pits.
Mike Kyle, out of Plymouth, Indiana, left-hand side, blue Chevelle. And old man Nightfall, not bad OAC reaction time for his first test, 567 at 121. Mike Kyle, 002 red on the tree, goes 638 at 105. Jamie Gonzalez. Rating in the silver color Mustang, left-hand side, Chevy Wolf. There will be no chip draw for box, no box this weekend. You'll pair side by side as you come into the lanes. There's no box. We need no box. Gamblers to the lanes, please. No box gamblers to the lanes. Final call. Starters down there, they worked out here all week long, putting everything together. Constantly working. I have never seen such hardworking people. All right, Scott Jackson, I believe. That's what I'm told.
the second pass, the car behaved very much like it did on the first pass. So I'm thinking, okay, what could it be? What could it be? And they're like, oh, maybe the boost pipe popped off. Maybe one of them broke. So I thought let's check that as soon as I get back to my pit.
Thank you. Well, there's why the 2 passes sucked. No boost.
Chalk this one up for poor planning. I needed an 11mm wrench, and as you can see, my wrench roll-up does not have an 11mm wrench, but I have since fixed that problem.
All right, first pair out, round one, the Gamblers, 32-car Gamblers shootout. Brett Johnson, Dow 582. He's over on the Lane Automotive side. Be going against Leroy Dickens, Firebird and Cohen Engineering, Lane Dow to 736. Dickens 7. Slow on the tree, 079 reaction gets a gift. Got to bring out Mark Simpson. Simpson on the left hand side, down 642. Right hand side, I think that's going to be Jordan Wilhelm. Yeah, it is. Wilhelm down 630. Going engineering. Simpson down 642 on the left. Wilhelm 630 on the right. For the wind light, yep, 633 on the 630. Puts it closer to the dial, but it's late on the tree. 39 goes 45 on the 14. Brian Tuttle over on the left-hand side. Buick Eagle, Dow 661, going against Stacy Gerald, Camaro out of Tempest, Dow 610, over on the Cohen Engineering side. Go 63 on the 61, dial 21 over. Stacy Gerald 003 on the red, breaks out by 001.
After spending 20 minutes tightening that bolt with a adjustable wrench, I am ready to go make another pass. as soon as I launched, I knew that it was back to normal because it planted me in the seat.
That's better. That's more like it. That's way better. Way better. Thank you. Since I have yet to figure out how to be in two places at once, I can't watch the cars go by while I'm on the track having fun racing. So I like to set this camera up and just film everything going by, and then I edit it to where it's all closer together. So enjoy this 16 minutes or so of stuff going by.
So we know you don't have the box in it. Waiting carefully as the blue Camaro slides up to the line, gets a burnout going. Steve Pleasant, left hand side, Clint Pleasant. Chevy Wolf over on the Lane Automotive side. On the right hand side. And Pierce Williford up left hand side, Mustang. Going to go on a 410 Pro Tree. We reset this to a 410 Pro Tree. As I understand it, he is part of Ron Cap's crew. That comes from Terry. That comes from Terry the Gator McMillan. Well, let's slow on the reaction time, but I think he was spooling up. 966, 47 miles an hour. Street around 627 at 106 Indy White. You're going down the track with Rob Lash. They're over on the right hand side. Rob out of Tipton, the orange Camaro, Cody Lane. Shootout cars that are no box shootout. We need you in one in. Once again, no box shootout. No box shootout. Around the line. Shootout cars. Let's see, waiting on Dave to get back. Dave Giver to get back to his 50s there.